welcome to Think About It Thursday, where we give you a little something to think about that can help your cats live longer, happier, and healthier lives. I'm Jay.
I'm Adrian.
And together we are the two crazy cat ladies. Today's topic, guys, is all about topical dangers. It is something that most of us are just overlooked. We are very much to blame for this. We have overlooked this in the past, and it has caused some really scary issues. And we'll tell you guys a little bit about that today. We're going to make it as quick as possible. But to start off, we want to talk about what it is that we apply to our cats, right?
Before you do that, though, I do want to say, think about how much cats groom. They spend 30 to 50% of their waking hours grooming themselves. And when you do the math and realize that most cats sleep 12 to 16 or even 18 hours a day, that is a lot of licking. So what we put on them is very important.
What we put on them really matters. So if we are, whether that means shampoo, whether that means conditioners, whether that means topical treatments. We've had somebody call us and say, hey, my dad put on some hydrocortisone cream or something that was for himself. He put it on my cat. Are they going to be okay? Guys, we have to think about this in advance. We have to be mindful cat parents when it comes to what we apply to our cats. Topically, we have creams. We have even flea and tick medications, guys. Think about it. The reason that you have to apply that to the back of their neck is because if they lick it, it could be fatal. And sometimes it's fatal even if they don't lick it because it's going in and making them toxic. But we'll get to that on another day.
That's a whole
other Think About It Thursday. But it's really important that we make sure that whatever we're putting on top of our cats is safe. I know if you Google Vaseline, for instance, a lot of people use Vaseline on their cats. Everything on Google in the first few articles at least says it's perfectly safe. It can help prevent hairballs, things like that. Do you guys know what Vaseline is? Vaseline is 100% petroleum jelly. Petroleum, we looked this up today. Petroleum products include transportation fuels, fuel oil for heating and electricity generation, asphalt and road oil, and feedstocks for making chemicals, plastics, and synthetic materials. I know that maybe if your cat licks a little bit of the Vaseline that you might put on their ear or something, it's probably not going to kill them right off, but you really want to think about it. If you're going to be adding things like Vaseline, there's so many other alternatives like coconut oil that you could be using on your cats that does the same thing and does not harm them when they ingest it.
Okay, but we also need to think about not just the stuff that is cat specific for our kitties. We need to think about what it is that is on us that they might also be ingesting. And I think this is important to know that cats, when they groom each other and when they groom us, it's a sign of affection. So we think it's so sweet and it's so cute. They're like, oh, they want to lick my hair. They want to lick my arm or whatever it is. But what is that, right? We use lotions. We use hair products. We use cosmetics, detergents, all of these things. When you look up some of the ingredients that are in there, you'll find things like synthetic fragrances, phthalates, polyethylene glycol, formaldehyde, y'all.
Yeah.
We looked at some of the products that we are currently using that we were like, oh, well, we can get a cheaper generic kind of this. Oh, hey, here they are.
Sorry.
And we realized that there are some chemicals in there that we are not
we would never want our cats to lick.
Coal tar, even lead, you guys. It is incredible the things that, FDA approval isn't needed for a number of things that we use as beauty products. So those things oftentimes will have things that really are not amazing for us or our cats.
And I'll tell you the story of where we went horribly wrong.
A terrible lesson.
Muscle creams, guys. The muscle creams that you use, the FDA has even put out a notice against using certain muscle creams if you have pets, and specifically cats, because they have been fatal for many cats. These menthol muscle creams is where we went wrong. Many years ago, Adrian has carpal tunnel and she was putting on some like Bengay-like-ish, I don't know what it was, but it was a menthol muscle cream. Put it on her arm. One of our cats, Mr. Biddles, was so attracted to that smell. I mean, it was like catnip. It went crazy went crazy for that menthol smell. He comes up to her. He just starts licking it. We're like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. He's not even thinking what is going to. He just immediately starts foaming at the mouth. We have to rush him out, wash him out, get him to the vet, all of this stuff because we were just not mindful pet parents. We were just not thinking, oh, that could actually harm him if he's ingesting that. And this, guys, it's so important when we stop our cats from being able to, thank you for the
teddy bear, that was cute.
Thing on TikTok. we have to be mindful of what it is that we're applying to our cats. Either we want to let them like refrain from letting them lick us and lick our hair if we have products in it, or let's not use those products. Most of them are also harmful to us.
Right. So that list of those list of ingredients that we kind of went through that are very common and probably you'll find in your house as well as in ours. Many of these ingredients are absolutely known carcinogens. They are endocrine disruptors, or they can even impact brain function. So just plain terrible toxins. So on today's Think About It Thursday, think about what it is that your cat may be exposed to that you never even thought could be an issue.
Yeah, and read the ingredient list, guys. If you're like, oh, wow, I haven't thought about that either. I should actually look because my cat licks my hair all the time. I should look and see what kind of hair products I use. Or my cat loves to just lick my arm or lick my hand. I've always thought they like my lotion. Let me read the ingredients in the lotion. What is this doing to my cat? Even if it's not immediately making them foam at the mouth like Mr. Biddles, over time, letting them continually ingest these harsh synthetic fragrances and harsh chemicals is going to lead to illnesses like kidney disease and even cancer. So
something to think about on
this Thursday. We love you guys so much.
Thanks so much for hanging out. If you guys are on Facebook or YouTube, please come join us for our real life ghost story.
Yes.
On our Back in the Closet podcast here in about 20 minutes.
Yes, we're so excited about it. We're going to be hearing about this ghost that visited our house for the first time because we were gone last week. So come join and we'll be on Facebook and YouTube in about 20. We love you guys so much.
Thanks for joining us, y'all. We'll see you soon.